Hello my dear friends, today I've got something really special for you. If you'd like to make your charts a bit more modern, a bit more interesting, then you could create these kind of charts that I call sunburst charts. And in today's tutorial, I'll show you everything that you need to know to create these beautiful charts in PowerPoint step by step. So, let's go! Okay, my dear friends, let's jump into the magical world of PowerPoint and let's start working in this empty, fresh, blank new slide. And first of all, let me show you how we can create this sunburst shape. It is made out of multiple thin rounded rectangles. So let's jump back into our slide. And now let's go into Insert, let's go to Shapes, and let's find that rounded rectangle tool. All right, now let's just draw this kind of thin and long rounded rectangle. Let's make sure it's fully rounded. We can use that yellow handle to make it fully rounded. That's beautiful. And now for the height, I'm going with 14 centimeters. And for the width, let's go with 0.15. So as you can see, it's pretty thin. It looks like a line. So that's good. But later on, we'll be using the merge function, to merge all of those, little lines into one shape. That's why we have to use a shape, not a line, because merge only works with shapes. So let's make sure we're using these thin rounded rectangles. And by the way, we can remove the outline. We don't need it. That's beautiful. And at the same time, let's make sure that this guy is sitting in the center and middle of the slide. And since I've set up my quick access, shortcuts to 1 and 2, which basically, align to the middle and center of the slide, I can just basically, quickly hold down the Alt key and hit 1 and 2, and skadoosh, my guy is sitting in the center of the slide. That's beautiful. Okay, so now actually let's make this slide black. So let's go to Format Background, Solid Fill, and let's choose black. That's beautiful, and we can make this rounded rectangle white. Okay. And now the next step is to basically duplicate this guy, okay, and then go into the rotation options and rotate this guy 5 degrees, okay, to the right side, not 50, 5 degrees, just like that. And basically we would have to repeat this process, duplicating and rotating by 5 degrees each time. Next time it will be 10 degrees and so on, until we get, a full circle. But that would take some time. So once again, let's make sure this guy is in the center. And what we can do, we can use Copilot to speed up this process. So let's open up Copilot. And let's make sure that we select this rounded rectangle. As you can see, the object is selected. Now let's just basically ask it, please duplicate the selected shape and rotate it 5 degrees. And keep on doing this task until we get a full circle that looks like a sunburst. By the way, I'm using Whisper Flow to dictate, all right? Now let's just send it and let's see what will happen. Hopefully Copilot will save us some time. And skadoosh, ladies and gentlemen, easy peasy, just like that. We got our beautiful sunburst shape, which is made out of multiple little, well, not so little, but thin rounded rectangles. We can hit Ctrl A to select everything and Ctrl G to group. That's beautiful. And now let's open up Format Shape and let's fill this whole group with a nice gradient fill, radial gradient fill. Okay, now it's completely black. Okay, so let's make sure. Well, let's just select one of the presets so that we can start from scratch. So first of all, let's say we want to have a radial gradient fill, only 2 color stops. Let's choose this preset where the color is in the center. That's beautiful. So the center color should be black. Okay. Let's move it to position, for example, 50%. That's beautiful. And now this outer color, let's set it to white. That's beautiful. And once again, let's make sure everything is sitting in the center, and this is what we've got so far. That's a wonderful progress, my friends. And now, once again, we can ask Copilot to insert a pie chart, okay? So we actually have an editable pie chart over here. So let me show you how we can do that over here. Of course, we can just go into insert and click on chart, but let's use Copilot to save some time. Okay, so let's ask it, please insert a pie chart which is roughly the same size as this sunburst shape, and keep only one visible part and set it to 25%, and you can fill it with orange color. Okay, and let's see what we'll get. So hopefully we'll get, a quarter of the pie, which is orange. And it should be pretty much the same size as this sunburst shape. Okay, so let me wait for a second and I'll catch you very soon. Okay, my friends, so we've got the chart. So one part is visible. It is set to 25%. That's beautiful. And I think we can make this chart slightly bigger so that, it fully covers or touches the edge of this sunburst shape. So let's select the pie chart. Let's hold down the Alt key to resize from the center. Well, I guess it doesn't work from the center. Let's just resize it just like that while holding down the Shift key. And let's just hit Alt and 1 to make sure that this guy is sitting in the center of the slide. That's looking good. We can close the Copilot. And now the next thing I would like to do, I'd like to rotate this part to this side so that, this orange guy is over here, because I would like to use a spin animation that will basically spin this orange guy to this ending position, just like that. So let's make sure that the chart is selected. Let's open up the format shape. In this case, it's format data series. And over here, we have this slider angle of the first slice. So let's just keep on moving it. Let's go to position 270 degrees, just like that. That's beautiful. And now we can add a spin animation to this chart. So let's go to animations. Let's add a spin animation. Okay, starts on a click, duration 2 seconds. Let's open up the animation. Let's click on the spin animation. And in the animation options, let's apply maximum smooth end. And this way we get, by the way, let's make sure that we go only quarter spin, so 90 degrees. Once again, smooth end. And this way we should get this. Once again, let's make sure it's only 90 degrees. Click OK. And this way we should get this little nice spin, which is 90 degrees. That's super duper beautiful. And by the way, if you'd like to learn more about PowerPoint animations, make sure you check out my PowerPoint Animation Mastery. Link is in the video description, where you will go from beginner to advanced PowerPoint animation expert. Okay, my friends, let's keep on going. And next, let's add one more animation to this chart. And instead of choosing from these animations over here, which would just replace this current animation, we have to go to this button, Add Animation. This way we can add multiple animations to the same shape. In this case, chart. And let's go with this shape animation. Okay. Let's make sure it starts with previous, which means together with the first animation. And inside of this shape animation options, let's go with out. Okay. And the shape is set to circle. And this is the effect that we will get. That's beautiful. But of course, our chart doesn't look like this yet. So we have to do one more thing. We have to create a mask. So for the mask, let's just open up the selection pane so that I can easily, select this sunburst shape below, which is group 7. Okay, let's copy this guy. And for now, let's just open up a new slide and let's paste that guy over here. Okay, let's make sure it's center aligned. And for now, let's fill this sunburst with a solid fill color. For example, this blue one. Okay. And let's make sure this guy's in the center of the slide. That's good. And now let's just draw a rectangle. Just like that. Let's make sure it sits in the center of the slide as well. We can fill it with black. Remove the outline and let's send it to back. Okay. And now, as you remember, this sunburst shape is a group of those small rounded rectangles. So let's ungroup this shape. And now, since all of these, little rounded rectangles are still selected, we can go to merge shapes and union them into one solid shape. Okay. If you would right click now on this shape and go to edit points, as you can see, it is one solid shape made out of different points. And now what we can do, we can select that black rectangle in the background, hold down the shift key to select this blue sunburst shape. And once again, let's go to shape format, merge shapes, and choose subtract and skadoosh. This way we have created a mask. So if I would insert any shape, for example, let's insert a simple circle. Let's fill it with orange. Let's send it to back. As you can see, this, shape goes on top and it acts like a mask. So that's nice. Let's delete the orange guy. Let's make sure the mask is in the center and let's copy it and let's paste it into our slide. Just like that. Once again, let's make sure everything is sitting in the center. We can delete this slide. All right. And now as you can see, we get these orange sunbursts. That's nice. And now one more thing that I did, as you can see, we have this kind of 3D look as if these sunbursts, go down. And to create that, I've just, added one more circle in the middle with a radial fill with two color stops. So both of them are black. So one is black and another is black, but one is sitting at position 30% and the other is sitting at the end and has full transparency. Okay, so let me just copy this little circle and let's paste it over here as well. Okay, so once again, we can just go into the format shape options. Let's just do it again, I guess, step by step so that it is clear. Let's just go with any preset. For example, your shape looks like this. So we need only two color stops. Let's make this one, first of all, let's choose the radial fill. Let's go with this one with the color in the center. So the first color is black. Okay, position 30. And now the second color is black as well and transparency 100. Okay, and this way we get this kind of effect. Okay, and by the way, as you can see, once I load the presentation, this part is visible and it should not be visible right away. So to fix that, we can just move this appear animation or this shape animation to the top. Let's set it to on click, and the second animation can go with previous. And this way, I think, yes, everything will be working as expected. So only once we click, we see the animation. That's super duper awesome. And of course, you can add any text that you wish. In this case, I have this beautiful font called Arbitron Black. I've set it to 4 points. So we can paste this text over here as well. And it has a simple basic zoom animation as well. Okay. So the final result looks like this. That's super duper awesome. Okay. And if you'd like to adjust your percentage, you can easily do that. So for example, we'd like to have, 90%. So let's insert 90 over here. And now for the chart, once again, we can open up the format. Not Visual Basic. Selection pane. We can actually hide this mask on the top, and we can hide this, sunburst mask so that we can easily select the chart. And let's right click on it. Let's click on Edit Data. Okay, so I guess we have to change this part at the top, which is currently set to 25%. So what we could do? We could actually select this 75% cell. And yeah, I think it's actually using formula. I wanted to insert in this formula, but it is already using a formula, so that's nice. Whoops. Okay, I think I've messed up a bit something. Let's do it once again. Let's go to Edit Data, and let's just, okay, so it looks like I'll have to insert that formula once again. So equals 100 minus this cell over here. That's beautiful. So let's change it to 90%. And now the second cell should automatically update to 10%. Okay, that's looking beautiful. Okay, and now in the selection pane, let's make sure we show all. Everything is visible. Nice. And this is how it looks like. By the way, I think we could as well have asked basically, Copilot to update the chart and the text box, but, we can do it manually as well. Sometimes it's really fun, to do something manually in these days of AI, if you have time, of course. And let's check it out on the full screen. Okay, and once we click, we'll get this beautiful sunburst animation. That's super duper awesome, my friends. So now you know how you can create these beautiful modern charts. And once again, if you'd like to go deeper with PowerPoint animations, check out PowerPoint Animation Mastery course. Link is in the video description. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. And thanks so much for watching. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.